the Madonna of Carmine and the Scapular that frees from Purgatory. The liturgical feast of the Madonna of Carmelo was established to commemorate the apparition on July 16, 1251, to Saint Simon Stock, the prior general of the Carmelite order at the time. During this apparition, the Madonna gave him a scapular, a cloth worn over the shoulder, revealing remarkable privileges connected to her cult. In the first book of Kings in the Old Testament, it is told that the prophet Elijah gathered a community of men on Mount Carmel, which means garden in Aramaic, to defend the purity of faith in God and won a challenge against the priests of the false god Baal. Christian monastic communities were later established in this place. In the 11th century, Crusaders found religious communities, likely Maronite monks, who identified themselves as the heirs of the disciples of Prophet Elijah and followed the rule of Saint Basil. Around 1154, the French nobleman Berthold retired to the mountain after arriving in Palestine with his cousin Aymeric of Limoges, Patriarch of Antioch. It was decided to gather the hermits into a cenobitic life. The monks built a small church among their cells and dedicated it to the Virgin, taking the name Brothers of Saint Mary of Mount Carmel. Thus, Carmel acquired its two defining elements, a reference to Elijah and a connection to the Virgin Mary. Mount Carmel, where tradition claims the Holy Family rested on their return from Egypt, is a mountain range located in the Upper Galilee region of Israel, extending in a northwest-southeast direction from Acre to Jenin. Between 127 and 1209, the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, who then resided in Acre, Albert of Vercelli, drafted the first statutes for the hermits of Mount Carmel, known as the Primitive Rule or Formula Vitae. The Carmelites have never recognized anyone as their founder, remaining faithful to the model that saw the prophet Elijah as one of the fathers of monastic life. The rule of the Carmelites, which prescribed nightly vigils, fasting, abstinence, strict poverty, and silence, was approved on January 30, 1226, by Pope Honorius III with the bull Ut Vivendi Normum. Due to Saracen raids around 1235, the friars had to leave the East and establish themselves in Europe. Their first convent was established in Messina, at a place called Retreat. Information about the life of Saint Simon Stock is scarce. After a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, he decided to join the Carmelites, completed his studies in Rome, and was ordained a priest around 1200. At the age of 82, he was chosen as the sixth prior general of the order. He worked to reform the Carmelite rule, making it a mendicant order. In 1251, Pope Innocent IV approved the new rule and granted the order special protection from the Holy See. It was Saint Simon Stock who spread devotion to the Madonna of Carmelo and composed a beautiful hymn for her, the Flos Carmeli. The Madonna assured that those who died wearing the scapular would be liberated from the pains of purgatory, stating, "This is the privilege for you and for your brethren, whoever dies clothed in this shall not suffer eternal fire." Devotion to the Madonna through the scapular primarily translates into an effort to imitate her, at least in intent, to do everything as she would have done it.